and a lack of hyper ability, right? They were able to hyper the alpha quite well in the game two to get their victory, especially with the Angela. But this time around, without an Angela, doesn't feel like the alpha is giving that much power, especially how slow the Mino is, right? Things like Florin, Estes may be better options here, but yes, BTK is still lacking a lot of CC department.
Yeah, speaking of crowd control, Fried Chicken able to find Koro, not able to get out to safety. Nicolette will fall as well. Zia with the Lycan Pounce will take him down. 4 kills unanswered for Gaming Gladiators, and the tier 2 on the bot side will fall.
Yeah, it just feels like GG's draft here is just much better than what BTK can handle in this situation. The Louis Ruby zones out pretty much anyone. The Roger early game already having 1, 0, and 3. Higher impact, way higher than basic, right? The Roger has 4 out of 4 kill participation. He's involved in every single one of these team fights. Again, BTK, especially with the lack of CC that they have in their draft, it's very hard to involve an early game carry with something like that. Versus on the other hand, if they didn't pick up the minnow, they were able to get something like the Kaja or a Terizla or a Kai, right? They can set up fights near the carry and able to pin things for the carry to have the free hit available. But no, this time around, BTK opted to go for a little bit more damage, a little bit more matchup in favor. Yes, Uranus, very, very hard to deal with, but maybe with the new anti-heal items, it might just not be that much of an issue.
Well, if they can survive to the late game, I think that's where Milo can profit. But Hoon, planning on finishing this early, will shut down Milo in the mid lane. Look at the diversion play. We'll be able to take the turret in the mid lane, and now the conceal. Oh, I'm offended for the double set. Leads to the double kill. Zia once got the Savage. Now looking to get another one. 2 kills on the board for him right there. GG, 7-0 overall.
Yeah, it's a little bit one-sided at this point. It's an 8K gold lead 10 minutes in. One of the biggest leads that GG has had this early on.
Whoa!
And they're just going for it.
Yeah, they're going in for the kill, for the finish. In the heart of chaos, they found unity. In the face of despair, they found courage. And in the end, they found victory. Closing out this series, GG wins against BTK, knocking them down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, well said, Wheezy. 11-minute match for the Gaming Gladiators. To be able to take this series, the full best of 5 was played for everyone here, but the Gaming Gladiators was able to get the very last victory in a very convincing and fashionable fashion here. They just completely dominated the early game, 9-0 and 29, a complete clean game. Once again, these matches are ending quite short. It just means that there's just completely one-sided drafts for either of these teams, and they're just making some small mistakes that added to a snowball, and then they were just unable to find a way to come back in this game. BTK unfortunately falls short in this best of 5 series here.
Yeah, GG officially claiming their seat into the grand finals in Las Vegas. They have now secured their spot on the offline event. BTK knocked down to the lower bracket. We'll still have another opportunity. We'll be forced to fight head-to-head up against Area 77. It's definitely going to be a good match, but nonetheless, a great series.
You know who won? The Yuzong won. We've seen such a struggle with the Yuzong in this whole entire series. He's just been dying left and right pre-4, and then when he gets onto the 4, he's just unable to find the team fight that he's looking for with the Petrify. But this time around, Fried Chicken is able to show the Yuzong is still there. The rich guy belongs to Zia. Carry going into Hoon's hand. Sandbag Milo's going to be the one that takes on the Uranus. And also the Forgotten One Shark with a 2-man flicker conceal set on the Ruby. We were wondering, hey, what is Shark going to be playing? He paired the Ruby with the Low-E, now with the conceal and the flicker, able to make the game-ending play, getting 2 members and completely just wiping BTK members out.
Yeah, it was a very fast finish nonetheless. And this is the first game in the series that Momo Zane did not get the sandbag. It was actually Milo. As you are looking at the head-to-head, Zia able to push through 4-0-5 compared to Basic, both marksmen from opposing sides. Zia able to claim that Savage in today's series as well. Definitely something to throw on his highlight reel for his NACT run this spring season. Nonetheless, both of these players, excellent marksmen. Basic had his highlights, and so did Zia. But overall, Zia and Gaming Gladiators able to push through for the victory.
Yeah, Zia and Hoon both with 100% kill participation and high damage across the board, about 40k each. And that's mixed damage. That's both physical and magic damage. So the side of GG, they definitely had the setup correctly for their mages and their marksmen to have the damage output. And this is the benefit of Roger. Early game damage. If he's able to get some snowball, he's able to out-trade early, he's able to have a good lane, which all of them is quite convincing for Rogers to have. He's able to push through quite well. And Hoon on this Louis, no wonder we've seen this hero being banned out over and over and over. Right? The Louis, the divergence. We saw Hoon teleport topside, off cooldown, teleport into the jungle. He's just going across the map over and over. Even the game-winning play